Hi, my name is Matt Buzikros, and today I'm going to do a little exploration of social media strategy for Quinnipiac University. In terms of the people in this community, there's the undergraduate and graduate students, professors, student affairs, public affairs professionals, student center and residential life staff, public safety and facilities. Basically, education and school spirit are essential and important, and they connect the individuals of this community together. Individuals in this community talk about academics, construction on campus, and the future of the community. Those are hot topics for the community, and continue to be scrutinized. Students are typical members of this community, and they talk about their academics, internships, jobs, and the future. Faculty and administration, who are also members of this community, they facilitate that movement and discussion. Social media that consists of throughout this community are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, WordPress, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Tumblr. But what's incredible about this community is that how many opportunities there are to meet and talk without having to use social media. That's the fortunate thing about a university, and the fortunate thing about this type of community. There are classrooms, offices, residence halls, seminars, alumni events, website, email, and athletic events. Those are all essential key components to discussion and that kind of support. That's not necessarily online, but in person. Some community objectives in this community to energize the community to become more active participants. That's essentially just to go to more campus events, involvements. There's the involvement fair both semesters for undergraduate students to get involved. And then there are the hockey games, the basketball games, the athletic events. That's a way for students, alumni, and everyone in the community to get involved with what's going on and to support each other. Some other objectives include advertising, athletic events, alumni events, and networking opportunities inside and outside social media platforms. Those kind of events are important and essential at bringing, the past with the present, with the future. And without those opportunities, there might not be a Quinnipiac University. What the university is today was not what it was 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years ago. So that's why those sort of events are so critical and essential to this particular community. You want to involve and engage future students using social media and publicize those engagements for alumni. What's different about this community is that while the current community members are very important, you have to think about those you want to bring into the community and those future students. Those are the people who are going to make the community thrive in a few years. Not to mention the alumni who graduated from the institution and want to see it do better and improve and make a good name for itself. And so that's why it's very important to not just focus on the current members of the community, but the future of the community and the former members of the community. And then another objective would be to support and embrace new university initiatives. The university is constantly evolving, constantly changing, and it's really important for members of the community to get on board with those changes. The more support from the members of the community, that would mean a smoother transition and an easier way to move on and to improve and just get better. The strategy would be to have a more connected community on social media networks, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. Currently, there's a great there's a great system in place where there's so much involvement on those social media networks. But, you know, you can always get better. You can always be more engaging and always get more involved with those members of the community. Another strategy to become more engaged with the campus community and events on and off campus, promoting the school's athletics and community service outreach efforts. There's so much involvement by members of this community, and you know, events like the big event, which definitely promote community service, for example. But there's still so many students and so many inactive participants of the community. So we want to get those members of the community who are not involved in any clubs or activities or sports, and you know, they just go to class, which is great because that's what you're supposed to do at a university. But there's more to the university than class. You know, the 4 years of college plus whatever grad school has the opportunity to make relationships and friendships, and that's going to be a lot more work outside the classroom than inside to make those relationships. And then the last strategy, to feel better about their community and change their habits to become more school spirited and participate more in the community. That goes along with what just previously said, to engage and involve those who are not so involved on campus. And it's important that you know, there are initiatives involved in order to make those less aware of campus events, to make them more aware, and to bring people in who are not in. It's all about the most dynamic community possible, and you can't have that if there are members of the community who do not feel like they fit in or belong. So the more you can get people excited and energized about their community, the more you're going to bring those people in, and that's very important in the development and strategy for how we're going to progress with this community from here.